Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex. I've got a sheath to show you today. This one's really fun, really modular, and really simple. This one's going to a gentleman named Jason. Jason owns an ESEE-6 with the factory 3D G10 scales. Just so you guys know, if you have an ESEE-6 with the factory micarta slabs, with the TKC G10 scales, or with the factory contoured G10, which is what you're looking at here, the 3D scales they call them. Any which way between those those are the three most common and popular options. I have all three scale sets, so I can make your sheath without you having to send your knife to me. All right, so that out of the way. Jason's got the 3D scales, and he asked me if I could make him a sheath that has a tech lock as well as a scout loop for horizontal carry. So currently I have it set up here with the scout loop on it. We've got black leather over green Kydex. This is OD green. I think that looks really cool. It's a little bit subtle. The green isn't super bright. You guys have probably recently seen I put out a video of an Operator 7 and a Street Scalpel piggyback sheath, and it was black leather over bright red Kydex. So it looked really cool, had a lot of a pop contrast. This contrast exists, and I think it really looks nice. It's just a little more subdued, but it's a nice little touch in there. So, all right. So the scout straps. How I do these, guys, I actually am laser cutting these now, so I just figure out how big they actually need to be. I've got a template that has the right shape, and then I just basically scale it to the right size. So this fits absolutely perfectly, and what it does is, using these pull-the-dot snaps, which are one-way fasteners, they're super rugged, they don't come undone by accident. I embed those in there, and I attach the sheath, or the strap to the sheath on one side. So you can actually take these, it's symmetrical, so you can take the screws out and you can flip this over to the other side if you decide that it's easier to open it from a different direction, or depending on how you orient this on your belt. But the scout strap here is really easy to use. It keeps a really low profile when you're wearing it. It's nice and wide, so you don't wind up with a lot of this kind of like tilting left to right, or handle drooping down low or anything like that. I really like the idea of having a broad section that your belt has to pass through, and because your belt is constantly in some kind of curve, it's actually going to put a little extra pressure in there and keep this nice and firm, so it should stay right where you want it. The other thing I like about this is that these pull-the-dot snaps are just super easy to use and super rugged. So this comes on and off the belt really quick and without a whole lot of fuss. The only thing, I think the only drawback to a scout loop is that it's only built for horizontal carry. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what you might want on your sheath. So I'm going to do this on camera so you guys can see how quick this transition is, but I'm going to transition it to a tech lock, and then you'll also see the alternative carry with the tech lock, which is the clasp dangler, which I invented a couple years ago. So let's go through this really quick. All you need to do is get yourself a Phillips head screwdriver. I'd prefer to use a screw gun of some kind, just because it's a lot faster and you have a little more control. But here we go. Keep that hardware grouped together. All right. All right, there you go. Now are carrying on a tech lock. And if you want, so this is obviously a horizontal carry, but if you want, you can actually orient the tech lock to work at right around this angle, or in a perfectly vertical carry setup. Now when you want to switch to a dangler, all you have to do is open that up, stick this adapter into the tech lock, and close the tech lock, lock it up, boom, you've got yourself a dangler. I really love how these work, particularly with the ESEE-6. I just think this is one of those knives that, for whatever reason, anytime I do these clasp danglers, it just seems to sit perfectly with them. Some of them have a tendency to tilt really far out, but the fitment, everything on this just comes out really nice. So I'm really happy with this. Jason, I hope you're happy with this, and everybody else here. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know how you like the combination of different carry setups here. So we got a scout loop or a tech lock. Both will provide you with scout carry. I recommend the scout loop if you know you're just going to be scout carrying and you don't need a transition. I think this is the better option for scout carry because it is a little bit more low profile and, in my opinion, a little bit more comfortable. However, if you're going to be doing anything with vertical carry or a canted carry, or if you just want the ability to quickly convert this to a dangler, I'd certainly go with the tech lock. However, as long as you have a screwdriver on hand, which I think a lot of people would, in the form of a Leatherman even, while you're out in the woods, you can really quickly convert between the 2 carry setups, or 3 carry setups, whatever you want to call it, and you've got some options there. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think. Leather over Kydex, you know my feelings. I absolutely love it. Let me know how you like the OD green with black leather over it. Let me know how you like the Tech Lock clasp dangler. This is the original, not the imitators. And let me know what you think of this scout strap as well. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and stick around for the next one. God bless.